Hi, my name is Mileva Anastasiadou, and I'll be reading Music to Mould Your Dreams by from the 2020 National Flash Fiction Day Anthology. Adagio sostenuto. When I was a kid, Mom often listened to the Moonlight Sonata after putting me to bed at night. I used to hear her sobs during the first part, bittersweet sobs, she'd later explain. Then she did the dishes while listening to the second movement. When the last part came along, I heard her steps, like she was walking all over the place, until one night I took a glimpse of her dancing, and at first I thought she was happy. Mom looked happy, only Mom wasn't. She danced like a maniac, and I could almost feel her rage, like she wanted to smash things. She must have seen me that night as well, for upon waking me up the following day, she started talking about a famous piece called Moonlight Sonata. Only I heard kanata instead, which is the word for jag in Greek. Beethoven had created years ago, Mom said, and I imagined an old man collecting moonlight, putting it into a porcelain jug to brighten up darker nights later on. Mom's words sounded soft and comforting, and they made sense for a while. Mom released some of the content at nights when skies were darker than usual. Allegretto. Mom made me listen to it when I was about 12. The first part is soft and tender, she'd say. I like the second part best because it sounded happier. A flower between two chasms, at least one said, and Mom would nod and smile at me, for Mom was happy I identified with happiness. I didn't like the last movement, the urgency of it, for I was still a kid, and time didn't count much. Mom would only shrug, claiming it was too soon for me to understand. She'd then take us to the backyard, and she'd kick the ball my way, and I'd catch it, and I'd think of myself as the best goalkeeper for years, only to realize, years later, that Mom kicked the ball directly onto my arms on purpose. Presto agitato. Every time I hear the piece, I still picture an old man collecting moonlight. I still see Mom releasing some of it on moonless nights. And I hug Mom, and I now see the urgency of the last movement, the raging morning of lost dreams, and I hug her harder, like she's precious, for she is, and I tell her, Mom, you're my Moonlight Sonata. And she smiles, as that sounds like a compliment to her. That's her favorite piece, after all. Only I mean she's my Moonlight Kanata, my guiding light, the jag I look for in case of darkness. But Mom's wise, and she nods like she knows we're all here for the cheerful part, and says, you may run out of moonlight from time to time, but you can find it in people you love. And I realize Mom knows about the Moonlight Collector, only I prefer pictures, while she speaks for music and she dreams in notes.